Hi, this is Darlene Griffiths, and this is my Module 5, Understanding My Community, which includes Herington High School. Some customs and traditions for Herington. We have high academic standards. Our students are usually mixed by age and grade level in many of our classes. We have small class sizes, which could range, for me, for this year, from 1 student up to 20 students. Every year we celebrate homecoming in the fall and again in the winter. We hold our junior-senior prom in April, and we do Earth Day every year where we give back to the community by cleaning or doing things to improve the earth and minimize our footprint. Change in Herington is met with skepticism, if not strong opposition. Some population characteristics. Some of these I found very interesting, like the educational level. It said that 91.3% are high school graduates or higher in Herington, which surprises me because I see some of the people that are in the grocery store. The median age is about 48 years old, which doesn't surprise me because there are a lot of senior citizens, a lot of retired people in Herington. There are more females than there are males. The highest percentage of employees work in education. Retail industry, we have a Dollar General and a gas station and several other businesses in town, so I can see retail industry. And then manufacturing. We have some custom metal fabricators. We have Oswald's Manufacturing. We have several manufacturing type plants. The majority of people in town are white, with less than 5% of the population being of other ethnicities. The way we communicate is through our school website or our school's Facebook page. Oftentimes, if there are closings or announcements, we get those out to parents through a pre-recorded telephone call. Teachers interact with parents through email. The Herington Times is our weekly newspaper. It prints things that are going on in the school and keeps patrons up to date with what's going on. Then we have TCT, which is our local TV channel. We have quite a few community groups for as small of a community as Herington is. We have the school groups, which are your usual band and student council, FFA, and so on. There are 6 churches in the city, and each has their own church group. There's the Herington High School alumni, the school board. There's all the faculty and staff, which also sometimes make up the parent group. There's the city commission. School organizations such as the parent and teacher organization in the elementary school and Orange Express in the high school, as well as the wrestling club. There's the Chamber of Commerce, the Civic Club, the American Legion, and VFW are both very active in our community. PEO and Betas are 2 of the women's organizations in town, and they are very active in the schools, and then the Recreation Commission. Leadership is top down at the school. Like most other schools, we have the same kind of pecking order, I guess you would say. We have city leadership here in Herington is made up of the city commission with a mayor that serves for 1 year. Then there's the city manager and all of the other employees of the city. We have church leadership, which often starts with the pastor, and then there's deacons and lay leaders and so forth, and then the congregation. And then the Chamber of Commerce is made up of business owners, self-employed people, and retired people in the community. As I was thinking about the community leaders and their characteristics, I found that most were willing to sit down and visit with anybody. They weren't going to walk away from you and not say hello or have a little conversation with you. Oftentimes these people, since they talk to anybody and everybody, they have a wide variety of sources that they get their information. They try to look out for the well-being of the majority, if not all. They're involved in lots and lots of things in the city, and they love the community and the people of the community. Economic conditions in Herington. The median income is only about $34,000, with 68% of the households making less than $50,000 a year. 13.6% of the population are below the poverty line. Most homes cost $60,000 or less. 21% of our population has moved in the last year. Our unemployment rate is about 5.4%, and we have one of the highest sales tax rates in our county and in the state. Our political structure, as someone else said, politics dictates educational funding, so it plays a big role in how much our schools receive for students, what it's for, and so forth. In Herington, the majority of voters are Republican, and they're going to vote conservatively. Social tensions, since the majority of people in Herington are white, if others move in of different races or ethnicities, sometimes it's hard for them to adjust to Herington. There's cliques, such as some of the women's organizations. You have to have a certain prestige to be invited to be part of those organizations. There's definitely discrimination for transgender, gay, or lesbian people, and we're right in the center of the Bible Belt, so if that explains some of that social tension as well. Additional sources of information that you could use to find out more about Herington. The power structures, talked a little bit about that earlier. Multicultural issues. We have low socioeconomic levels, as I talked about with the median income, and people don't make a whole lot of money in Herington. In 2011 and 12, there was 56% of our students on free and reduced lunches, and I know that that percentage has gone up drastically. I want to say that it's over 75% right now. We are introducing social and emotional curriculum to help students with multicultural issues, interpersonal, and cognitive aspects of how they control themselves and how they will take care of themselves in the future. Some ways that we are overcoming those multicultural issues is we have a holiday festival in town and invite anyone and everyone to participate. The Rails to Trails is a community event that everybody can get involved with, and the Tri-County Free Fair that's been going on for 70 years is another great way to have everybody from every walk of life get involved. To measure public opinion, we recently gave the communities the CARE survey. I took a health survey at a ball game a few weeks ago for the Kansas Healthy Communities outreach. Students in grades 6 through 12 took the Gallup poll to get us some baseline information for our social and emotional curriculum, and then SurveyMonkey is often used to get opinions from patrons. And here are my sources, and I hope that you learned a little bit about Herington, Kansas, and I look forward to hearing from each of you. Thank you.